What's going on YouTube? My name is Chris and welcome to A Modernation.
Congratulations! You just hit 100 subscribers on YouTube! What are you going to do next?
I'm gonna upgrade my lighting. Okay, so lighting is not a very exciting topic, but I will argue that it is an important part of the production process and one of the most affordable upgrades that you can make. And I'm gonna show you what the difference is between the lighting that I'm using now and the new and improved lighting. Stay with me. So you can't see it right now, but the lighting that I'm using is composed of two cheap stands that I found on eBay, in addition to some reflectors that I bought at Lowe's and some bulbs that I purchased online. These are Fate Electric. They're a 300 watt equivalent compact fluorescent light. They produce an incredible amount of light. I think it's something like 4,700 lumens per bulb. So these things are incredibly bright and they do provide an adequate amount of lighting for my setup. But I'm looking to improve the quality of the video that I provide to you, the YouTube audience. The cheapest upgrade that I could make to my recording setup was to improve the lighting. Now, I purchased this kit off of Amazon for about $89 at the filming of this video. So I'm gonna unbox this right now and we're gonna see what's inside of the kit. You're gonna watch me put it together and we'll compare the lighting effects. So here's my box. It's about 17 pounds. It's made in China. A lot of these lighting kits are very similar. They're made by the same manufacturer, but just marketed under a different company. Just something to keep in mind. You don't have to buy this exact kit. Something similar will probably do. We're gonna go ahead and open it up. Make sure you cut away from you, not towards you. When we open up our box, we're greeted with this this black bag. This is actually our carrying case for everything that comes in our kit. So we're gonna carefully lift this out. Remember, there are light bulbs in here. So I need to be careful that I don't break any of these. They should be safely housed inside, but you never know. They might not be padded. Okay, so we're going to unzip that last corner. And here you go, here's what's inside. First, we have our quick reference guide. It just gives some very basic instructions on how to assemble the Softbox lighting. We've got more to unbox. We got this Velcro bag. We're gonna peek inside here. Okay, so this is actually our Softbox. Nice little nylon carrying case. These are our metal rods for holding the Softbox together. You can see that they've got metal tips on there. They're metal, they're pretty sturdy. This looks like our diffusers. Now these lights come with two diffusers. They should have an internal diffuser that goes right behind the bulb itself, and then there is an outside diffuser that goes around the Softbox itself. Let's go ahead and open it up just to make sure. It looks like our suspicion was correct. These are the internal one, and then this one, yeah, it looks like this one is our regular. So that's what it's gonna look like. Not bad. I think it's 24 by 20, if I remember correctly. That's our diffusion material. This is our internal diffuser. This one, of course, is much smaller because it goes inside of the Softbox. I can tell it's our internal one because it has these Velcro straps on it. These straps are what hold it to the inside. This is our Softbox, or it should be. Wow, it's an interesting material. It's definitely reflective. Oh, it's got that strange chemical smell, but I'm sure that smell will dissipate within a couple of days. Now we're greeted with a number of white boxes here. I'm gonna take a guess that based on the size, these are our bulbs. And in fact, they are our bulbs. They're non-dimmable 45 watt CFL. I'll go ahead and take one of these bulbs out just so you can take a look at it. Okay. Styrofoam wrapped. There it is. So we have 5 of these per Softbox for a total of 10 bulbs.
The only thing more fun than unpacking light bulbs is watching me do it at 500 times speed.
Let's take a look at the lighting fixture. Pull that out. There it is. What's neat about these is that each bulb has its own switch. I imagine that's pretty helpful for having more control over the amount of lighting that you produce. Another nice feature that I discovered is that these cords are removable. So that should come in handy for storage if I have to store these cords at a later time. These stands should be very similar to your typical cheap eBay stands, your Limo Studio, Cowboy Studio. They're all about the same. They're adjustable. And there you go. I've read a lot of reviews about people saying that these stands are not very sturdy, but the thing to remember is that the wider you spread the legs, the more stability that you have. So when you can, make sure you spread the legs out as far as possible. There's a joke in there somewhere. We're gonna loosen this part right here in order to get it to fit, and it looks like it fits down just right. All right, so that's how you install the lighting portion. Now we're gonna do the softbox. So one thing I forgot to note is that you probably need to make sure that the stand is off first before you put these on. Unfortunately, I put the stand on first, which means that I'm not gonna be able to get the reflector or the softbox around the lighting fixture itself. I goofed up. I'm gonna fix it right now. One of the things that I realized is that these might be a lot easier to install on the floor before you put them on the stand. So that's something you might wanna keep in mind when you're doing the installation yourself. We just wanna make sure we secure this as much as possible. We don't want any light coming through. We wanna make sure we secure the box around the lighting fixture itself. All right, I said that looked pretty good. We got one box installed, so we'll go ahead and I'll do the other one.
You'd expect me to make a joke here about how many YouTubers it takes to screw in a light bulb, but I don't have an answer for you because it's just me and the camera. Okay, maybe the tripod helped too.
Looks like we have a perfect set. All 10 light bulbs are lighting up. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put on the internal and external diffusers. So the first thing we're gonna put on are our internal diffusers. You might recognize these because they have little Velcro straps on the end. These are gonna go on the inside and they're gonna attach to these corresponding white Velcro strips on the inside.
It's important that your internal diffuser matches the orientation of the softbox. You can't see it, but there are Velcro strips that are holding the diffuser to the softbox itself, so make sure you connect those.
Looks like the installation of our softbox is complete, so now let's try it out and compare it to our old lighting. All right, so now that we have our lighting kit assembled, let's do a lighting test. So this is the lighting before with my current lighting setup, and this is the lighting setup after. Now I haven't changed any of the settings on the camera, so you can see that these lights are considerably brighter. Another difference you might notice is that I appear a lot whiter in the picture, and that's because these light bulbs are closer to daylight. So these lights run at a 5500K temperature. The previous lights that I own ran at a 6500K temperature, which means they had more of a cool white, bluish tint to them. These are more in the daylight range. All right, so I adjusted the white balance on my camera in order to better capture my skin tones.
And what a difference the softbox has made. The picture feels brighter without blowing out any detail. In fact, I was able to drop the ISO on my camera from 640 to 400 while retaining an aperture of 5.6. Amazing.
So overall, I have to say I'm pretty happy with the lighting that I'm getting from these two lights. However, one issue I wanted to point out was during the construction of these lights, one of the handles on one of the lights simply broke off. It looks like I'd have to take the light apart in order to fix it. I'm gonna be contacting the company to find out if maybe they can send a replacement or if there's something that I could do in order to fix the handle itself. I hope you enjoyed watching this review of the ePhoto 2000 watt lighting studio kit. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Join the nation by clicking on the subscribe button below. And when you do, click the bell icon shaped thing inside the subscribe button. And when you do, that'll notify you the moment that I release new YouTube videos. As always, you can reach me by social media. I'm available via Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to catch me every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on Twitch. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.